It's spring planting season in Ukraine, but farmers can't carry out their tasks as most are on the front lines or looking after families and neighbors due to Russia's attacks. This has raised concerns of global food shortage as the two countries are key grain suppliers. Kim Sung-min provides a deeper analysis.
The world's breadbasket is at war. With Russia's invasion, Ukrainian farms are about to miss the critical planting season for spring crops like corn, barley, and sunflower seeds. As of last week, the country has only sown 150,000 hectares out of last year's 15 million, with 99% of the fields still laying empty. And it's assumed that just 7 million hectares, half the normal amount, will be sown this spring, leading to a much smaller harvest. Not only Ukraine, but the world will have to pay the cost as both Russia and Ukraine contribute significantly to the world's essential food exports. The two countries together account for around a quarter of global grain exports. They supply 30% of global wheat exports, almost 12% of corn, and more than 80% of the world's sunflower oil.
But if we don't have a proper planting season, there's going to be maybe a reduction of 5 to 10% of world supply in the fall. That's going to create food crisis.
Prices of key crops like wheat, barley, and corn soared as traders assess that the food shortage will become real in a very short period of time. Benchmark wheat prices in Chicago hit a record high of $13.60 a bushel this month from an average of $5.50 a bushel over the past 5 years. And it seems like the most vulnerable will suffer the most. Africa and Asia are among the most reliant on Ukraine's grain, with Egypt and Indonesia being the top two importers. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that up to 13 million more people worldwide may be pushed into food insecurity because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. To alleviate the problem, the US and Canada are mulling ways to expand their production, and hopes are high in India too, as the world's biggest wheat provider is expected to see a record harvest this year. Food security has risen as an important issue in South Korea as well, as it is less than 50% self-sufficient when it comes to grains. President-elect Yoon Suk-yeol's transition team are also discussing measures to secure a stable food supply. Experts say the best option would be to diversify import channels.
Well, the problem is Korea is not a very good terrain to mass-produce grains. Because Korea has too much mountainous ranges, I think a better move would be try to find some countries to form a secure supply chain with.
Also, because grains are essential as feedstock, South Korea is expected to see a surge in the price of meat in the near future. Kim Sung-min, Arirang News.